Once in the small tranquil town of Seraph's Hollow, nestled deep within the rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a kind and devout priest named Father Gabriel. Father Gabriel had served the community faithfully for over 3 decades. His gentle demeanor, wise counsel, and heartfelt sermons had endeared him to the hearts of all who knew him. It was a crisp autumn evening, and the golden leaves fluttered gracefully from the trees, blanketing the cobblestone streets in a tapestry of warmth. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a soft amber glow over the town, the faithful began to gather at St. Michael's Church for the evening mass. The air was filled with the soft murmur of prayers and the comforting scent of incense. Father Gabriel, adorned in his white cassock with a golden stole draped over his shoulders, approached the altar. His hands trembled slightly, a hint of fatigue etched on his weathered face. But he was resolute. He had a message to share, one that had been weighing heavily on his heart. The congregation listened intently as Father Gabriel spoke of faith, hope, and the power of prayer. His voice, though soft, resonated with a depth of conviction that touched the very souls of those present. He concluded the Mass with a solemn blessing, and as the congregation departed, he lingered in the quiet sanctity of the church, feeling the weight of the divine. That night, as Father Gabriel knelt in his small, candlelit chapel, he felt an overwhelming sense of weariness. He had dedicated his life to serving others, but lately he had been plagued by doubts and questions that gnawed at his spirit. He closed his eyes and began his nightly prayers, seeking solace and clarity from the heavens above. As the hours slipped away, Father Gabriel's prayers grew fervent, his whispered words mingling with the flickering candlelight. The room seemed to blur around him, and a profound sense of peace enveloped his heart. It was then that the unthinkable happened. Father Gabriel's body went limp, collapsing to the cold stone floor. His heart had stopped, and for 15 long minutes he teetered on the precipice between life and death. Unbeknownst to him, the clock on the chapel wall continued its relentless march, each tick echoing like a distant drumbeat. During those 15 minutes, Father Gabriel experienced something extraordinary. His soul, untethered from the physical realm, found itself in a place of indescribable beauty and serenity. It was a realm bathed in a soft, ethereal light, where the air was filled with a harmonious chorus of voices singing praises to the divine. In this otherworldly plane, Father Gabriel encountered beings of pure light, who radiated love and wisdom. They guided him to a magnificent celestial garden, where a grand, ancient tree stood at its center. The tree's branches reached out to the heavens, and its leaves shimmered with a luminescent glow. It was the tree of eternal knowledge. The beings of light spoke to Father Gabriel without words, their thoughts and emotions flowing seamlessly into his mind. They revealed to him a profound truth about the power of night prayer. They told him that the night was a sacred time, when the veil between the earthly and spiritual realms was thinnest, allowing the faithful to connect more deeply with the divine. Father Gabriel learned that night prayers, offered with pure intent and an open heart, held the power to heal, to bring clarity, and to manifest miracles. The beings of light emphasized the importance of sincere, heartfelt supplication during the quiet hours of the night, when the world was still and the soul could truly commune with the divine. Just as Father Gabriel began to grasp the magnitude of this revelation, he felt himself being gently pulled back. The celestial garden faded, and he was once again aware of his earthly body, lying on the cold chapel floor. His heart jolted back to life, and he gasped for breath, the experience still vivid in his mind. Father Gabriel awoke, his heart pounding with a sense of urgency and purpose. He had been granted a divine revelation, a message that he knew he must share with the world. His encounter with the beings of light had reaffirmed his faith and renewed his spirit. As he lay on the chapel floor surrounded by the soft glow of candlelight, Father Gabriel vowed to devote his remaining days to spreading the profound truth about the power of night prayer. Little did he know, this revelation would transform not only his life, but also the lives of countless souls seeking solace in the stillness of the night. As the years passed, the practice of night prayer became deeply woven into the fabric of Seraph's Hollow. Father Gabriel's revelation had sparked a spiritual renaissance, bringing solace and hope to countless souls. The town flourished, not just in faith, but in unity and compassion. Eliza, who had once been consumed by grief, found new strength in the nightly prayers. Her children grew up surrounded by a loving community that embraced the power of prayer and faith. Eliza herself became a beacon of support for others, sharing her story and encouraging those in need to seek solace in the stillness of the night. One fateful evening, Father Gabriel, now an elderly man, felt a familiar sense of weariness as he knelt in his chapel. The years had been kind to him, filled with moments of profound connection and divine grace. Yet he knew that his time on this earthly plane was drawing to a close. As he began his prayers, a sense of peace washed over him, much like the night of his extraordinary experience. The candlelight flickered, casting gentle shadows on the chapel walls. Father Gabriel closed his eyes and whispered his heartfelt supplications, seeking guidance and comfort one last time. In that sacred moment, Father Gabriel felt a presence, a gentle warmth that enveloped him. He knew that the beings of light had returned, ready to guide him back to the celestial realm. With a serene smile, he surrendered to the embrace of the divine, his soul ascending to the realm of eternal peace and knowledge. The news of Father Gabriel's passing spread through Seraph's Hollow, bringing both sorrow and a deep sense of gratitude. The townsfolk gathered at St. Michael's Church to honor the man who had touched their lives so profoundly. They shared stories of his kindness, wisdom, and the miraculous revelation that had transformed their community. Eliza, now a respected elder in the town, spoke at the memorial service. Father Gabriel taught us the power of prayer, the importance of faith, and the sacredness of the night, she said, her voice filled with emotion. His legacy lives on in each of us, in our prayers, and in the unity we share as a community. The people of Seraph's Hollow continued to practice night prayer, their hearts forever connected to the divine through the teachings of Father Gabriel. The town remained a place of solace and hope, where the veil between the earthly and spiritual realms was thinnest, and miracles were born from the whispered prayers of the faithful. And so, the story of Father Gabriel and the revelation of night prayer became a cherished part of Seraph's Hollow's history, a testament to the enduring power of faith, hope, and the divine connection that binds us all.